So I told you guys to stay tuned, and the details are coming together. I ran all the way out here to Ambush again to talk with Denny, the owner, and kind of go over the final details about our fundraiser we're going to be doing this summer. So excited, and so you got to make sure that you stay tuned for our promos and the registration page and all that kind of stuff. And we got a little surprise for Missy, because I know she doesn't want to play paintball and get shot at, but there's going to be an opportunity for her to shoot at me, and I promise not to shoot back. We'll see what happens.
All right, guys. So Skippy, whose tail you can, oh, there he is. Skippy and I are on our own today. My supervisor has a meeting and she has left Skippy in charge. Actually, I think she left me in charge, but it might be better if Skippy's in charge. Anyway, we are seeing a patient by ourselves today for the first time without her in the office at all. She's not even here for us to go get if we need help. So she promises me that she wouldn't leave me alone with her clients if she didn't think I could do it. So hopefully I can do it. And if not, I'm just gonna turn it over to Skippy. Right, Skippy? I hope that wasn't a no.
So literally the same day as our last vlog episode, it was time for having another hearing for Leito. The judge wanted to establish two things. Where were we at with the home study in Guatemala, and what is his immigration status? Now the thing with Leito is that he's kind of in limbo, because they're working on trying to get him back to Guatemala, but they have to do their due diligence and make sure that it's a safe place for him to return to. However, the Guatemalan version of the Child and Protective Services said it might take up to 2 months for them to complete a home study. So in the meantime, the judge would like to make sure Leito has some other basic securities and safety while he's here in the U.S., but at the same time, she doesn't want to start any processes that might hinder him actually going back to Guatemala. So a lot of the talk was just kind of trying to understand what was going on with that, and Pastor Jorge was able to be on the Zoom call. However, the connection was really bad, and it was hard to have an open dialogue, and Leito's mom, Maria, actually had to drop off the call because of her signal was too weak. So to my surprise, the judge actually called on me to clarify the situation and gave me instruction to make sure that Jorge and Maria have all the information of what's going on. And so now they're working towards trying to figure out if there is some sort of legal temporary immigration status that they can grant or apply for Leito, in order to make sure that he's protected as a child, but also to not prevent or make a hindrance of any process of him returning to Guatemala at the same time. So again, my criminal justice background and education came into play, and I was very grateful for that, because I was able to relate and clarify that for Jorge later and translate it for him in a way that he was able to understand, because he said with the call cutting in and out and some terminology being used, he was not familiar with what we were talking about. So please continue to pray for Leito and Maria, his mom, and everybody involved in this process, so that we can get Leito back to his home and hopefully resolve this issue quickly. All right, the details are set. This thing is on. Now, let's just see if Missy can get enough rounds to hit me at least once.